Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Like the wind I go and like the man I come, Zephyr is here. And today, I have come to review a game called Arcana of Paradise to see if it's worth playing during your downtime. Now, before I begin, I would like to thank the publisher for giving me the key to this game for me to review. Developed by Tasuto Alpha and published by SHUEISHA Games, Arcana of Paradise is a roguelike deck building game where you guide young children in their journey to paradise. You will be playing as the Almighty God. Your role in this game is that of guidance, to guide the lost children of the tower to paradise. The initial group only consists of 5 children, and each child has their own unique quirks and cards. You have to pair up 2 baptized children and send them down the tower. As to what the children encounters differs in every run, but the objective remains the same. Rescue other children, collect more bread, and escape into paradise. And that is what Arcana of Paradise is all about. The game gives off a certain old-school Final Fantasy vibe from its art direction and soundtrack, and that is something I quite like from the game. And the 20 children have their own unique characters, making them easily identifiable from each other. But when it comes to the combat portion of the game, I have mixed feelings about it. The combat of the game is pretty interesting, as you can see the actions of your enemies within a small time frame, and from there you can act accordingly. Hence, children with the ability to block are great, as they can deflect back the attacks to the enemies and making them stun at the right timing, thus making the combat of the game and descending of the tower quite easy. But when you don't have any children with the ability to block, the game's combat difficulty spikes up to the moon. This is even more so for children that fight with magic, for there are enemies that can recover their health from certain elemental attacks. And if those pair of mage children fought against such enemies, the chances of you healing them back to full health or deal 0 damage at all is rather high, making such encounters to be frustrating. When your pair of children reach the bottom of the tower, they will enter paradise, making those pair of children to be completely removed from the roster of children you can use to beat the tower. And seeing that there are 20 children in the tower, you will need to repeat this process 10 times. The act of such a repetitive process, and with a less than ideal pair of children with each successful run, the entire gameplay loop of Arcana of Paradise can be a chore to complete. The game has full controller support options, and I am playing this game using the mouse and keyboard. My experience playing the game on the mouse and keyboard is best described as clunky. There is an obvious latency when you play one card after another rapidly due to the attack animation from the very first card you play. Thus you cannot tell if the next action of the children will be the second, third, or the fourth card instead. Perhaps the gaming experience of Arcana of Paradise will be better with the use of a controller. The game can be played in English, Japanese, Korean, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Arcana of Paradise, and the game is available on the PC and the Nintendo Switch. You can get the game for $25 or based on your region GDP. Can I recommend you getting Arcana of Paradise for $25 for you to play during your downtime? At that pricing, Arcana of Paradise is a hard sell for me. No doubt I enjoy the game, and I find the card combat system to be a nice change of pace from the usual card combat system. But after sending the first pair of children to paradise, I find doing the whole thing again for another 9 times to be more of a mental drain than fun. And for those that would like to experience a hard or challenging card combat gameplay, you won't get that here. But if you want a casual or a simple card combat gameplay for yourself or the children, I can recommend Arcana of Paradise to you. My name is Zephyr, like the wind I go and like the man I come, and now it's time for me to go. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and if you enjoyed the video, do subscribe to show your support and follow me on my Patreon as well. Stay safe, have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!